The Bear Family McDonald's, proud supporters of our community since 1967. Stop by one of their 30 area McDonald's restaurants today. Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin and Genesis of Algonquin. Looking for a brand new Hyundai or certified pre-owned? It's Rosen Express online buying made simple. Go to rosenhyundai.com or genesisofelgonquin.com. For all your heating or cooling needs, count on Custom Heating and Cooling of Chicagoland. Featuring sales, installation, and 24-hour emergency service, find them online at customheating.com. Custom Heating and Cooling, powered by Bryant, whatever it takes. Tom the Plumber, service and installations of the highest quality and craftsmanship. Tom the Plumber, honest and affordable. Visit Tom online at tomtheplumberinc.com. And Daryl Barnes Photography for portraits, family and graduation photos, sports team photos, and more. Contact Daryl Barnes Photography at darylbarnes.com.
They're having technical issues. Yep. Well, we haven't started talking yet, but. Yeah, the trucks. Oops.
All right. Welcome into the main gym here at Jacobs High School. Had some technical issues before, but got all straightened out. We're here between Marian, a game between Marian Central Catholic and Rockford Jefferson High School. The second game of the final day here at the Hinkle Holiday Classic.
And before we give you guys this telecast, this game is brought to you by our season sponsor, the Bear Family McDonald's. Proud supporters of our community since 1967. Stop by one of the 30 area McDonald's restaurants today. And this first quarter is sponsored by Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin and Genesis of Algonquin. If you're looking for a brand new certified pre-owned, it's Rosen Express online by made simple. Go to rosenhyundai.com and genesisofelgonquin.com.
Rockford Jefferson with 2 early points on the board already. Benjamin Tyler had a layup earlier. Marian Central is led by Christian Bentaker, one of the leading scorers in the tournament so far. He's averaged 23 points a game. He's a 4-star football recruit as well. Down to his final 3 schools, Ohio State, Oregon, and Clemson. There he is getting the lay-in, and he knots it up at 2 apiece for each team.
And the matchup you're going to be wanting to look for today is the big man for Marian Central, Christian Beneker, and Jefferson's Randy Johnson. Randy Johnson had an explosive game yesterday. He went off for Jefferson, giving them a nice playing time.
Number 10, he drives. And it'll be a charge call. Braden Todd took the charge. Benjamin Tyler a little out of control there, and so Marian Central will take possession of the basketball.
Yesterday, Jefferson got most of the points in the paint. They got most of the points in the paint, so I expect them to be aggressive in the paint today, and Marian Central is going to have to find a way to prevent them.
Luca Rosso with the ball. He gives to McThemia. McThemia down to Bentker. Bentker goes up for the layup. They'll call a charge on him. They said he hooked around Tyler, and so Rockford Jefferson will take control of the basketball. Number 1, that is Josiah Williams, bringing the ball up the court for the Hawks, or the Jayhawks. He gives over to Randy Johnson. Randy Johnson averaging 23 a game as well during the tournament. He drives to the basket. Can't finish, gets his own rebound, puts it back up, and finishes.
Expect Randy Johnson to be in the paint early and often, as that's where he's going to get most of his points in this game, because I guarantee you he's going to have another amazing game today. Also, Christian Beneker and Cale McPhenia. Expect Cale McPhenia to look for Christian Beneker a lot as Beneker gets that nice lay-in.
Beneker with a nice spin move there, and he gets the 2. Knots it back up at 4 apiece. Josiah Williams with it. He gives to Kamari Stone. Kamari Stone, number 0. Johnson with it. Johnson knocked away by Braden Todd. Good defense there by Braden Todd to help down. Knocks it away from the bigger Johnson. Giangrego with it. He fakes, gives over to Todd. Todd pulls it back out. Down low to McPhenia. McPhenia posting on Stone. They're going to call a charge there on McPhenia. Stone with maybe a little bit of a flop there, but nonetheless, he gets the call. He does a good acting job.
Yeah, Jayhawks, you certainly have to, if you're playing against the Jayhawks, they're a team that draw fouls a lot, and they're really good at getting them too. And maybe even if they add a little bit of acting there, it's been working for them so far this tournament.
Williams over to Johnson. Johnson will give it back to Williams. Williams will try to kick to the corner. He was looking for Xavier Marufo. Ended up throwing it between his legs.
Marufo had a nice game yesterday. He went off. I forget how much points he had, but he went off for the Marian Central. I'm sorry. He went off for Jefferson. He did a really good Oz game.
Giangrego with it. Giangrego gives it over to Luca Rosso. Gives it back to Braden Todd. Over to Giangrego on the wing. Giangrego. McPhenia with it up top. McPhenia from 3. Hits. Nice shot there by Cale McPhenia.
Not only can McPhenia score in the paint, he's also a three-point shooter who can shoot it well.
Benjamin Tyler with it. Tyler will kick over to Stone. Stone to Williams. Williams down low to Johnson. Johnson, nice move, gets by, and Beneker blocks him from behind.
There's the matchup we were talking about, the big matchup of Randy Johnson and Christian Beneker as he goes up, gets his own rebound.
Beneker gets his own rebound and puts it back in. Christian Beneker doing it on both ends of the floor there with the block, pushing it ahead, going coast to coast, getting his own rebound and putting it back in. He's got 6 early points. Marufo from deep, he hits. Xavier Marufo from deep for 3. And Jefferson answers right back. Giangrego with it. Knocked away by Williams. But we have a foul. They'll be on Josiah Williams. They'll call him for reaching in. And in comes in Zaire Hudson. He'll check in for Josiah Williams. Game speed starting to pick up here a little bit. Beneker with it on the wing. He drives to his right, tries to kick it out. He gets it to Todd. Todd floater. Knocked away, he airballed it. That's Benjamin Tyler with the rebound. He pushes ahead. Johnson lays it on the left side with the right hand.
Nice job for Randy Johnson being aggressive in the paint. Like I said, he's going to be in there a lot. Marian Central's going to have to find the way to stop him, or else it's going to be a painful game for them.
Giangrego down to Beneker, who kicks out to Rosso. Rosso down to Beneker. It's knocked away by Tyler. Zaire Hudson with it. He kicks over to, that was Kamari Stone, who finds it to Marufo in the corner. Marufo over to Zaire Hudson. Hudson drives, kicks out to Johnson. Johnson with it, he finds Marufo. Marufo dribbles up to the top, he gives off to Stone. Stone, right hand drive, knocked away, gets it back, out to Marufo, gives it to Hudson. Hudson to Tyler. Johnson within the corner. Drives right hand, can't finish, but he draws the foul on Bedenker, and he will head to the line to shoot 2.
Foul's going to go on Christian Beneker, trying to prevent the powerful Randy Johnson in the paint, but he's unable to as he draws the foul.
Beneker picks up his 2nd foul of the game. A quick 2 for him. Early foul trouble for Marian Central star player. Johnson's first foul shot is up, and it's good.
He's got 5.
Checking in for Marian Central is Philip Hanlon. He checks in for Christian Bentker. Picked up his second foul just a second ago. Johnson's second foul shot is up, and it is good as well. He knocks down both and gives Rockford Jefferson a 2-point lead here late in the first quarter. Rosso over to Giangrego. Giangrego to Todd on the wing. Todd looking to get it to McThenia. He ends up bouncing it between his legs. And the Jayhawks will take possession. Nice pass by Marufo up to Hudson, and a nice lay-in. And a timeout taken by the Marian Central Hurricanes.
Jayhawks are going to be very effective down in transition. Marian County is going to have to find a way to slow them down because they're really powerful during transition, always benefiting off the transitions, getting the points when they need them.
Yeah, the Jayhawks with a little swing there. They take a 4-point lead with 1:31 left to go in the first quarter. And with this timeout, we'd like to thank one of our sponsors.
Tom the Plumber Incorporation is a family-owned and operated company committed to providing plumbing services and installations of the highest quality and craftsmanship. Tom the Plumber is honest and affordable. Visit Tom online at tomtheplumberincorporation.com. Randy Johnson leads the way for Jefferson. He's got 6 points. Christian Benneker leads Marian Central. He's also got 6 in this matchup.
Giangrego with it. He'll take it up into the front court. He gets to Todd. Todd on the wing. He'll give to McThenia. McThenia in the slot region makes a nice move. Drives to the hole. Cannot finish. Ball got knocked away a little bit. Had to try to regain possession. Couldn't finish it. Pass ahead by Tyler up to Marufo is knocked away. And Marian Central will take the ball back.
And we see number 34 for the Jayhawks, Cortez Christmas, coming in, who had a monster alley-oop slam that's going a little bit on Twitter. It's on Twitter if you want to go see it. It was an amazing play. As Marufo comes to transition.
Giangrego throws it away. Marufo with the lay-in. Xavier Marufo taking advantage of that turnover by Giangrego.
He's got
Rosso
5.
on the drive. He'll give the Todd. Todd from deep. No good. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson will take it himself. He gives to Marufo. Out to Hudson. Hudson from deep. Long. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson kicks over to Hudson. Hudson will fake the 3 floater. No good. Cortez Christmas with the board, and he puts it in. Cortez Christmas brings some size down the paint. He's a little taller than Johnson, making it known there, getting a rebound over the shorter Marian Central defenders.
The dynamic duo of Cortez Christmas and Randy Johnson on the same floor at the same time is something that a team playing them has to be looking out for, because they are unstoppable when they're in the paint together.
That was Jake Giangrego there with the double dribble. So the Jefferson Jayhawks will take possession of the basketball.
Checking into the game for the Jayhawks,
number 4, Jackson Bowicks. He checks in for Braden Todd for the Hurricanes. And Kamari Stone comes in as well for the Jayhawks. He checks in for Cortez Christmas. We're going to call a travel there on Zaire Hudson. Marian Central will get the ball back with 5 seconds to go here in the first quarter. They trail by 9.
Marian Central's got to be careful. They got 4 fouls in this first quarter. They don't want to continue this in the second quarter.
Rosso rushes it into the front court. He loses control. Giangrego will try from the logo. No good. I don't think he got off in time anyway.
Marian County with 4 fouls. Jefferson with 2. Clean game so far.
Jefferson will head into the end of the quarter with an 18-9 lead over the Marian Central Hurricanes. And with that being said, we will head to the break.
If you need to do something to feel okay to drive, you're not okay to drive. Don't drive buzzed.
Welcome back into the main gym here at Jacobs High School. It's the second game of the final day of the Hinkle Holiday Classic. Just giving you an early slate of games, getting you prepared for some of the bigger games tonight, including the championship game between Grays Lake Central and Crystal Lake South.
Going to be an exciting matchup.
The Rockford Jefferson Jayhawks lead this one 18-9 over the Marian Central Hurricanes. Marian Central's Christian Benneker sitting on the bench right now in early foul trouble. He has 2 fouls currently. The Jayhawks have taken full advantage of him being out. Going on a little run after his departure as Jake Giangrego there with the steal. McThenia will bring it into the front court. McThenia dribble drive, steps back, finds Giangrego. Giangrego can't get the shot he wants. He turns it over, taken away by, that is number 10, Benjamin Tyler, and he goes coast to coast and finishes with the lay-in.
There's Jefferson again in
Timeout,
transition.
Marian Central. Head coach Charlie Walsh not very happy with his senior leader, Jake Giangrego, and the way he's handling the pressure put on him by the Rockford Jefferson Jayhawks. And with that timeout, we'd like to thank one of our sponsors.
This timeout is sponsored by Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin and Genesis of Algonquin. If you're looking for a brand new or certified pre-owned, it's Rosen Express, online buying made simple. Go to rosenhyundai.com and genesisofalgonquin.com. Exciting matchup between these two teams. Wow. Jefferson leads this one 29, 7 minutes, 29 seconds left in this first half. Christian Benneker leading the way for Marion County. He's got 6, same as Jefferson and Randy Johnson. He's also got 6 points in this one.
Yeah, the battle of the bigs hasn't been able to be as much as a show as we thought it would, with Christian Benneker coming out early with foul trouble. Johnson, though, has done his thing down low. Nobody has really been able to match up with his size. He's easily the biggest guy on the floor whenever he steps on it. Not just in terms of height, but also in size. He has 6 early points for the Jefferson Jayhawks. Benneker is back in now for the Marian Central Hurricanes. They're going to look to utilize him, especially to slow down Johnson. Sean Truckenbrod for the Marian Central Hurricanes is also in as well. He's going to get his first action, as well as Michael Jablonski, number 13 for the Hurricanes. Rosso with it, he'll give to Giangrego. Giangrego, dribble drive, kicks out Rosso. Back to Giangrego on the wing, Giangrego. Good defense by Stone. Rosso kicks out Benneker from deep. He hits. Big time shot by Christian Benneker there to cut the lead from Jefferson to single digits. A big shot there by Benneker. Marian Central is struggling offensively. Johnson kicks it out. That was number 3, Jaden Primes on the shot. It's rebounded by Johnson. He puts it back in. He'll go to the line to try to get 3 the old-fashioned way.
Marian County still not able to capitalize with him in the paint. They haven't found a matchup to prevent him. Maybe they're gonna have to start going to double team and possibly even triple team if they still can't prevent him.
Johnson will go to the line to shoot 1. His shot is no good. Let's take another look at that finish by Johnson off the rebound. Truckenbrod with it. He kicks out to Rosso. Rosso over to Benneker. Benneker to Jablonski. Back to Giangrego. Giangrego will try his luck from deep. No good. Benneker with the offensive rebound. Benneker finishes.
What a move. Randy Johnson defending him tightly. He's still able to capitalize. Put it in for 2. He's got 8 points.
Nice finish there by Benneker.
9 points, sorry.
Kicked out to Marufo. Marufo over to Stone. Back to Marufo. Marufo finds Johnson. Johnson on the drive. Using his body, they're going to call a travel on him. He took too many steps there. Good defense by Jablonski to stay in front of him there. Forces the turnover. Head coach Charlie Walsh, Marian Central, fired up. Really trying to get his team going here. Giangrego with it. He'll go over to Christian Benneker. Benneker finds Giangrego down low. Guarded by Stone. He hands off Rosso. Rosso kicks out to Truckenbrod. Truckenbrod to Giangrego. Giangrego to Rosso. Rosso posting up on the elbow. Giangrego kicks it out to Bentker. Bentker with a heel treble. Christian Bentker called for a treble as well. So the Jayhawks will take possession back. Cortez Christmas will check in for, that is Randy Johnson. He'll take the place of Randy Johnson. Cale McTheny will check back into the game for the Marian Central Hurricanes. He'll take Michael Jablonski's spot. McTheny, a very talented player in his own right. He's averaged 15 points a game throughout the tournament so far. He's got 3 points early here. Travel on Zaire Hudson. Good defense there by the Marian Central Hurricanes. Charlie Walsh fired up on the bench for the Hurricanes. He's really getting into it, trying to will his team, give him more energy. As Josiah Williams checks in for Zaire Hudson for the Rockford Jefferson Jayhawks.
In the second quarter, we haven't seen much of transition points coming from each team. Defense has gone a little slow, but hopefully these teams can turn that around.
McTheny on the drive. He takes and he finishes. Cale McTheny with a tough take there.
He's
getting
got
around
5
two
points.
Jayhawks and finishing at the rim. Using his strength there. Jaden Primes with it. He kicks over to Josiah Williams, who gives to Marufo. Back to Primes. Primes on the drive. Pull-up mid-range shot. Tough shot, no good. McTheny rebounds. He'll push it into the front court for the Hurricanes. McTheny over to Giangrego. Giangrego kicks it to Truckenbrod in the corner. He doesn't want to shoot it. Crossover move. Lob pass gives it to Giangrego. Giangrego with it on the wing. McTheny with it up top. He'll drive right-handed again. Tough take. Rolls out. They'll call a block, so he will go to the line to shoot 2. Strong take there by McTheny. Jayhawks want to charge there. They don't get it. Instead, McTheny will head to the line and shoot 2 free throws.
We talk a lot about Christian Bennica, but Cale McTheny deserves a lot of credit too. He's another big man for Marian Central, as he's always getting in the paint, and he can shoot the 3-ball. He already has won this game, and he's taking his free throws, which he's also good at, which he just sank one.
McTheny knocks down the second. He makes both.
He's got 7 in this one.
4-point deficit now for the Marian Central Hurricanes. They're starting to cut into that lead that Jefferson built up after the first quarter. Primes with it. Primes gives it back to Josiah Williams. Josiah Williams on the dribble drive. They're going to call a carry on Williams. And now Marian Central will take the ball back again. They forced a few turnovers here. The Jayhawks getting a little sloppy. Marian starting to take advantage of the turnovers they're forcing. At one point, the lead for the Jayhawks was up to 9. Marian has cut it to 4. McTheny spins, puts it up. He traveled, got caught in between 2 defenders.
Randy Johnson's getting ready to get back in here. He wasn't on the bench for too long, and he's telling Coach, I want to get in there. I want to provide for my team, and he's got 6 of those points in this game.
Johnson comes in for Kamari Stone. Benjamin Tyler comes in for Jaden Primes. And that is that's Sebastian Bracius. He comes in as well for Marufo. So 3 new guys in for the Jayhawks. Josiah Williams with it. He'll try his luck from deep. Long, no good. Rebounded by Rosso. Marian with it. Rosso on the break. He'll kick it out to Benacruz. Swings to Giangrego to McTheny. McTheny will try from deep. Long, rebounded by Williams. McTheny really taking a lot of shots here lately. Out to Tyler. Tyler on the wing and dribble around. Knocked away by Giangrego. He'll go out of bounds in the backcourt. So Jayhawks will get possession back. Checking in for Marian Central is Braden Todd. He'll check in for Sean Truckenbrod. Marian starting to bring some pressure into the front court. Looking to do a little bit of a 1-2-2 press. Jayhawks break it easy. Rainey Johnson. Baseline J. Bounces around, no good. Rebounded by Bentker. Bentker dribbles in the front court. Rosso with it. Rosso jumps. Couldn't find anybody. It's taken away by the Jayhawks. Here's Benjamin Tyler on the drive. He tries with the left hand, no good. Rosso with it. He'll push it ahead. Here's Bentker. Bentker on the drive. Finishes with the right hand. Christian Bentker is now into double digits. He has 11. It's only a 2-point lead for the Jayhawks now. Williams drives in. Can't finish around the rim. Bentker with the board. Giangrego has it. Benker tries to put up with the left hand, no good. Wild layup there. Pass by, that was Tyler, is knocked away by McThemia, and he gets it back, and the Jayhawks will take a timeout. And that'll take us to thank another one of our sponsors.
For all of your heating and cooling needs, count on Custom Heating and Cooling of Chicagoland, featuring sales, installation, and 24-hour emergency service. Find them online at customheating.com. Custom Heating and Cooling, powered by Brian, whatever it takes.
If you're just joining us now, we'd like to introduce ourselves. I'm Dylan Machashik. I am joined by
Ryan Lewin.
We've got a good game here so far now. The Jayhawks got themselves a big lead at the end of the first quarter. They were up 18-9 at one point. Marian Central has cut that lead down. They've gone on a little bit of a run, a 12-4 run. Now the Jayhawks only lead by 2. It's been a battle of the big men. Randy Johnson averaging 23 points a game. Christian Benker, Marian Central averaging 23 points himself as well during this tournament. Johnson only 6 so far. Benker's done a good job containing him. Benker with 2 early fouls in the game. He went out for a little bit, but now he's back in. He's up to 11. He started to heat up recently.
The 2 big men of Marian County, Christian Benegal and Kieran Matheny, leading the way for them as they have 18 combined points. Only 2 other points by another player as we resume play.
Tyler inbounds, he gets it to Johnson. Johnson with it. Johnson will take it up himself. He hands off to Josiah Williams, who gives it to Benjamin Tyler. Benjamin Tyler will dribble, get to Josiah Williams. Williams with it. Marian running a zone here. Williams can't find anybody to pass the ball to. He gets to Tyler. Tyler from deep. No good. Rebounded by Christmas. Christmas puts it back in. Cortez Christmas size. Too much there for Braden Todd. Is he able to go up? As he was able to go over the top of him, get the board and put it back in for the 2. He's got 4. They try to lob pass to McThemia, or to Benker, excuse me. It gets tipped out to Giangrego, who lobs it back into Benker, who gets the easy lay-in. Another bucket for the Marian Central Hurricanes. Knocked away by Giangrego. Tyler gets it back, kicks it out to Josiah Williams. Williams mid-range pull-up, short, rebounded by Braden Todd. And he will be fouled. That foul will go on Josiah Williams. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And then checks in Keyshawn Stone for the Jayhawks. He will take the place of Sebastian Bracius. Luca Rosso with it. Rosso kicks over to McThemia. McThemia on the drive. McThemia goes around Johnson. He finishes. Nice finish there by McThemia. Contorting his body to get around the bigger Johnson and finish at the rim. He's got 9. Tyler with it in the corner. Kicks out to Johnson. Rosso on Johnson. Johnson will drive, kick. Tyler from deep. Tyler hits it. The Jayhawks take their lead right back. They lead now 27-24. Tyler has 7. Todd with it. Gives to Rosso, back to McThemia. McThemia to Giangrego. Giangrego yet to score for the Central Hurricanes. Benker within the post. Kicks out Todd. Todd will try from deep. He can't answer. Benker, another board. And he puts it in. Christian Benker making his presence known down low. Williams over to Tyler. Williams to Stone. Williams gets it back up top. Williams on the drive. Blocked away by Benker. Knocked away. The Hurricanes have possession of the ball. It's Braden Todd with it. Braden Todd to McThemia. Over to Benker. Benker to Giangrego in the corner. Giangrego on the dribble drive. Spins, pump fake. Goes into Stone, tries to put up, called out for the and one. He gets no foul call. A little struggle going down there on the ground between Giangrego and Tyler. And we'll take another look at that block by Christian Benker. See a nice drive by Williams, but Benker just says, give me that. Don't come into my paint with that weak stuff.
No suit for you.
As Williams and Tyler check out for the Jayhawks. Zaire Hudson, as well as Xavier Marufo, come into the game to take their place. Stone with it. Stone will drive. Kicks out Marufo. Marufo, pump fake. Kicks back out to Hudson. Hudson on the other wing. He tries from deep. Rolls around, no good. Christmas with the board. He gives it to Johnson, and Johnson finishes right before the half ends. Great offensive rebound there by Christmas. Nice pass to Johnson. Johnson with the finish. And the Jayhawks will take a 3-point lead into the half. They lead 29-26. With that, we will go to a break. Before we head to the break, let's take a replay of that last sequence there by the Jayhawks. See Hudson takes the three, leaves it a little short, but a big-time rebound of Christmas. He gives it over to Johnson, who lays it in right before the buzzer sounds.
And that's all a team effort by Jefferson, all sharing the ball, finding the man open, and then not letting them down. Jefferson leads 29-26 at halftime. We'll see you start the second half.
Jordan knows he shouldn't eat this entire bowl of nachos, but tonight he's earned that right. Because a few hours ago, in the middle of happy hour, he recognized a sign. Not from the gods or a bolt of lightning, but from a double heart, a kissy face, and a fourth ha in ha ha ha. That's when Jordan knew he was buzzed. So when it was time to go, he got a ride home instead of driving. Be a legend like Jordan. Recognize your buzzed warning signs and get a ride home. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
Roll over. When you adopt a shelter pet, you discover all the things that make them unique. And your mother. They're a little bit of a lot of things, but they're all pure love.
Hi, welcome to the Bear Family McDonald's. Thank you.
Looking for someone that is trained, reliable, trustworthy? Someone who has been serving the Elgin community and is a Factory Bryant certified company? Look no further. Custom Heating and Cooling have been serving the Elgin area for over 20 years, and it would be our pleasure to serve you.
One thing that I think makes us special is that we go the extra mile for each and every one of our customers. From the time the phone rings, booking of the appointment, to our technician showing up, to the job being completed, we do whatever it takes to make sure that our customers are 100% satisfied.
Custom Heating and Cooling focuses on you and your needs, and we won't rest until you're satisfied. From maintenance to installations, Custom has you covered. Call 847-622-7483 to schedule your service today. Custom Heating and Cooling, trained, reliable, trustworthy.
Hey world, I have a quick message. It's about safe driving. All right, let's go. Anytime you're driving, have the seatbelt buckled tight. Both hands on the wheel and your phone out of sight. Well, not in your hand trying to text somebody back. Because if you do, your car might get smacked. The moral of the story, just put your phone down. The people on the road will stay safe and sound. Put your phone down, put your phone down. People on the road will stay safe and sound. Yeah.
game is brought to you by our season sponsor, the Bear Family McDonald's, proud supporters of our community since 1937. Stop by one of the 30 area McDonald's restaurants today as we start the second half of play. Jefferson, Marian Central.
Yeah, should be an exciting second half of play as Christian Beneker brings it up for the Marian Central Hurricanes. McThenia with it on the wing. McThenia right-hand drive. McThenia goes to the left hand. He finishes. Nice finish by Cale McThenia. He really likes driving to that right hand.
Yeah, Marian County is going to be driving to the rim a lot in this half because that's what they've been benefiting off of in the first half. It worked well for them, and they're going to continue to do it, I believe.
Marufo with it on the wing. Gives it over to Tyler. Tyler to Josiah Williams. Williams from three. Rolls out. He has yet to put a point on the board, has Williams. McThenia with it. He'll try his luck from deep. Short. Marufo with the rebound. Giangrego putting some pressure on him. Marufo will bring it up. He gives to Josiah Williams. Josiah Williams on the drive. Johnson with it. Johnson kicks out Marufo from deep. Long. Cortez Christmas on the board with the offensive rebound. He kicks out Marufo. Pump fake. Steps in mid-range shot. Banks it home. Tough shot. I don't know if he meant to bank it in, but the bank is open during the week, so he banked it home. McThenia with it. He gives to Christian Beneker, pump fake. Another pump fake, Christian Beneker, oh, he can't finish it.
Move.
Doing his best Akeem Olajuwon impersonation there, couldn't put it down. Benjamin Tyler, nothing but air. Rebounded by Rosso. Rosso almost stepped out of bounds, knocked out of bounds by Josiah Williams. Marian Central will keep possession of the ball there. But Christian Beneker, what a move, just couldn't put it down. Got fancy though, started dancing in the paint. Rosso with it, he gives to Beneker. Beneker to McThenia on the corner. McThenia on the drive with Johnson on him. The bigger Johnson, he spins around him, can't put it home. Johnson kicks it ahead. Josiah Williams lays it home. He gives the Jayhawks a 5-point lead. Johnson almost looking like a guard there, getting the rebound, looking up the floor, immediately finding the open Josiah Williams. Beneker with it up top. He'll drive to the left hand. Pump fake, kicks it out. McThenia will try from deep again. Long. He'll get a foul on Jake Giangrego. Looked like he pushed Benjamin Tyler there a little bit on the rebound. That'll be his second foul of the game. Checking hands, Kamari Stone. He'll come in for Cortez Christmas. Josiah Williams with it. Williams, swing it over to Tyler. Tyler to Johnson. Johnson back to Tyler. Tyler will try from three again. Airballed again. 2 airballs in a row for Tyler. Marufo got the rebound, puts it back up, can't get it to go. Tipped around, rebounded by Braden Todd. Maybe the shortest guy in the pile. Braden Todd will come out with the basketball. Dribble drive, kicks out to Rosso. Rosso to Giangrego. Giangrego down low to McThenia. McThenia drives. McThenia pump fake, step through, puts it up, can't get it to go. And that'll be a foul on McThenia. Tyler went up to get the rebound. McThenia bumped into him. That will be McThenia's second foul of the game. McThenia getting a little scrappy here today. Benjamin Tyler with it. Kick to the corner for Kamari Stone. Back to Tyler, over to Williams. Williams to Marufo. Marufo swings it to Tyler. Tyler will try another three. No good, he's getting a little bit closer there. Airball 2 in a row, finally hit the rim with one. Braden Todd with it, he got the rebound. Todd. Giangrego on the wing, he gives it to Beneker in the post. Beneker knocked away by Tyler, picked up by Williams. Williams gets it knocked away from him, it's a scramble for it. Tyler gets it, pass ahead to Stone, and Stone will lay it in. A great play by Benjamin Tyler.
Great job by Jefferson back in transition, finding the open man. That was good eyes by who passed the ball, and a nice finish by Kamari Stone.
And with the timeout, we would like to thank one of our sponsors.
Tom the Plumber Corporation is a family-owned and operated company committed to providing plumbing services and installation of the highest quality and craftsmanship. Tom the Plumber is honest and affordable. Visit Tom online at tomtheplumber.com.
Next timeout.
Yeah.
So a little swing by the Jayhawks here. They have a 7-point lead now with 4:43 remaining in the third quarter. An exciting start to the second half of action here at the second game of the final day of the Hinkle Holiday Classic. Todd with it in the corner. He gives it to Rosso. Rosso to Giangrego. Down to Ben Kerr in the post. He'll give it back to Giangrego from mid-range. Didn't hit the rim. Williams with the rebound. He tries to get to Stone. He tripped. Couldn't make the pass. Taken away by Ben Kerr. Ben Kerr on the drive. Ben Kerr gets knocked away. Marian Central will keep possession of the basketball. And in checks Zaire Hudson for Kamari Stone.
The Jayhawks have been coming back strong on these transitions, getting under the paint, finding the open man who's in the paint, the big man in the middle for Andy Johnson. He's been doing good for them. Also Marion County also doing good in the paint. Christian Benecker almost with the nice alley-oop right there.
Marufo comes away with it. He tries to lob it up for Williams, who goes up to get it, and he's fouled. He'll shoot two. Josiah Williams showing off the hops, even though he wasn't able to finish the bucket. An amazing catch by him. Really got up there to grab it. Got over the top of the shorter Luca Rosso, who picks up his second foul of the game. Williams will shoot two from the line. Williams' first foul shot is up. Nothing but nylon.
He's got 3 points in this one. He's been quiet. No points in the first half, but he's trying to rebound himself in the second half. Trying to make both these free throws to extend his points out to 4 points.
It looks like McThenia will have to check out as Michael Jablonski comes in for him. I don't know the complete reason for McThenia coming out. He might have, I think they're saying he has blood, so he has to check out. Williams' second shot is up. Nothing but nylon again. Williams looking to get going here for the Jayhawks. Slow start, but he's starting to pick it up here. Luca Rosso with it. Rosso will give it to Todd in the corner. Todd to Giangrego. Giangrego to the cutting Benecker, who can't finish. Rebounded by Williams. Williams kicks it out to Tyler, who can't handle it. It'll go out of bounds, and Marian Central will take possession of the basketball.
Christian Benecker kind of struggling in the paint lately. Hasn't been making a shot. He hasn't made a point in the second half after having 15 in the first half, leading Marian Central with their team.
Rosso with it. He gives to Todd. Todd over to Benecker in the corner. Down to Giangrego in the post. Giangrego fadeaway mid-range shot. No good. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson with it. Giangrego on him. Johnson kicks to Hudson in the corner. No good. Rebounded by Marufo. They'll have a tie-up between him and Giangrego. Will be a jump ball. Possession to the Jayhawks.
Jefferson Jayhawks have kind of broke away in the second half. At halftime, it was a close game, a 4-point deficit. And now they're just kind of breaking away from Marian County, even though they've been playing well. Jefferson's found the better hands, and they've been putting the ball in the basket.
As that pass was deflected, the Jayhawks keep possession of the ball. Tyler to inbound. He gives to Hudson. Hudson being pressured. Hudson finds a way to get out of the pressure, gets it to Williams. Williams stays in bounds. Bounce pass to Marufo from the corner. No good. Rebounded by Tyler. Tyler can't put it in, gets his rebound. Puts in the and one. Benjamin Tyler.
He's got 9 points in this one. He had 7 in the first half, being strong in the paint. Jefferson and his teammates are looking at him. They find him. He delivers, not letting his team down now, and he's looking for his 10th point of the game.
Benjamin Tyler looking to complete the 3-point play.
Looking to put his team up by 12 in this one. 3 minutes, 10 seconds left in this third quarter.
Tyler with a tough finish there, falling away, got hit. Knocked it down as he was falling down. Takes his time at the line. His shot's up, and it's good. Benjamin Tyler with 10.
Looks like McThenia is going to step back in. Looks like his problem was fixed, whatever it was.
McThenia comes back in the game. He'll take Jablonski's spot, as well as Jaden Primes will check in for the Jayhawks. He will take Benjamin Tyler's spot. So Tyler makes the N1. He'll come out, get a little breather. Benecker with it on the way and gets down to Giangrego. Fadeaway hook shot. Tough shot, no good. McThenia tries to rebound. Offensive rebound is no good.
Grego kind of struggling today. He's got no points in this game.
Williams brought it in the front court. It was poked away by Grego, but they'll call a reach in on him. That's his third foul of the game. Grego really struggling. They're going to call another timeout. They're going to make McThenia sub out again. McThenia a little confused about what's going on. He got taped up, thought he had the cut and everything fixed.
Looks to be like it was on his fingers, now taped up.
So they'll force him to sub out of the game. No, Marian Central faithful not very happy about it. Neither are the players or Charlie Walsh, their head coach. So Jablonski will come back in for him. The refs being very tight on what they are allowing here today. Williams within the backcourt. He gives to Marufo. Marufo to Johnson on the middle. Johnson in the middle. Kicks out Marufo. Marufo to Williams. Williams back to Marufo. Over to Hudson in the corner. Hudson to Williams. Almost knocked away by Grego. Williams blocked by Bentker. Rebounded by Todd. Todd with it. He'll push it ahead for the Hurricanes. The Hurricanes looking to make a run here. Down 12. Need a bucket this possession. Gone cold. Rosso with it. Rosso on the drive, kicks out Grego from deep. He hits! Jake Grego with his first basket of the game. He knocks it down from 3.
Starting cold, Jake Grego, and now he might be starting to get his shot back as he struggled in the first half.
Johnson kicks it out. Hudson with the 3. He answers! Xavier Hudson, Zaire Hudson with a big shot. Puts the lead back to 12 for the Jayhawks. Rosso on the drive. Tries with the finger roll finish. They'll call a block. He'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Luca Rosso looking for his first points of the game. He's been a key factor in this game. Although he doesn't have points, he's been taking the ball up front of his teammates, getting the assists, and although no points, he's still benefiting from them.
Looks like McThenia will be checking back in for Marian Central after this foul shot. Rosso's foul shot is up. It's good. It rolls around. He gets the friendly bounce. Now let's take another look at that three-pointer by Jake Grego. Nothing but net. Finally on the board for Jake Grego.
He wanted that one.
Brayden Todd will come out for McThenia.
Grego was hungry for that 3. They found him in the corner. He delivered for the Marian Central.
Rosso knocks down the second one. He cuts the deficit to 10. Poked away. Stolen. It's Bentker with it. Bentker being pressured. He gets to Grego. Grego. Dribble. McThenia pulls up. He hits! Kale McThenia checks right back in. He's got a bandage, I believe, on his cheek. As he knocks down the 3, he cuts the deficit to 7. Timeout, Jayhawks. The Hurricanes starting to heat up the pressure. And the Jayhawks would like to, and let's take another look at that three-pointer by Kale McThenia. It's a pass from Grego. Nothing but net from McThenia. And this timeout, we'd like to thank another one of our sponsors.
Yep, this timeout is sponsored by Dara Barnes Photography for portraits, family, and graduation photos, sports team photos, and more. Contact Dara Barnes Photography at darabarnes.com.
Marian starting to make a little bit of run here, cutting into Rockford Jefferson's lead. The Jefferson lead now stands at 7. They lead 43-36.
Gil McThenia kind of taking over for Marian County. The first half was all Christian Benneker. Gil McThenia is now the guy to look out for Marian County, Marian Central. He's got 13 points in this one. 14 points. He's one score away from passing his teammate Christian Benneker.
McThenia with the big bandage on his face. Number 2 for the Jayhawks, that's Rob Bellinger. He just checked in for the first time today. Zaire Hudson with it. He tries to kick it out, knocked away by Jablonski. Him and Benneker pressuring him. He somehow dribbles out of it, but it's taken away by Benneker. Benneker making his presence known on the defensive end here lately. Grego with it. He finds the cutting Rosso. Rosso out to Benneker. Benneker on the dribble drive with his right hand. He'll finish. Christian Benneker back on the board here.
Driving in the rim on Christian Benneker. Even though the defense is there, he's better.
Number 2, Rob Bellinger with a hill drive. Spins around, he kicks it out, tries to look for Johnson. He throws it away, it's taken away. He gets it back, I believe. And they'll say Bellinger was out of bounds when he touched the ball. Or no, a Marian player's foot was out of bounds when they touched the ball, so the Jayhawks will take it back. In comes Keyshawn Stone. He takes place of Zaire Hudson. Johnson with it in the corner. Johnson to Bellinger. Bellinger to Stone. To Williams. Marufo with it. He tries to swing to Stone. Stone makes the catch. Stone kicks out to Bellinger. Bellinger from deep. Air ball. Rebounded Marufo. He finds Johnson. Tries to. Knocked away by McThenia. Rosso with it. Rosso to Gene Grego. Almost a backcourt violation. Charlie Walsh yelling at his players to get one shot here. So the Hurricanes will look for one shot. Beneker almost has it poked away. Gene Grego will pull it out. Rosso with it up top. Here's McThenia out by the IHSA logo. Rosso to Gene Grego. Gene Grego pump fake, dribble drive. Jablonski back to Gene Grego. To Rosso inside. Jablonski for 3. He'll hit it from the corner. Michael Jablonski with a big-time shot from the corner. His first made field goal of the game. His first field goal attempt, that is. He knocks it down, and it's only a 2-point lead for the Rockford Jefferson Jayhawks.
After Marian County was down in this third quarter, they have come back. They're only down by 2. Kale McThenia is a big part of that. He's got 14 points. He's been electric in this third quarter, lighting up the Jefferson defense. But Jefferson defense, they have a man of their own. And let's take another look at that replay.
Take another look at that 3 by Jablonski. Nice dribble drive penetration by Rosso. Kicks out to Jablonski, who knocks down the big-time shot. Look at Charlie Walsh fired up, letting Jablonski know how big of a shot that was.
Yesterday it was all Randy Johnson for Jefferson. This time leading the way for Jefferson is number 10, Benjamin Tyler. He's got 9 points in this one.
10 points.
10 points. 10 points.
Oh, good. But Tyler has struggled a little bit from deep here and there.
Yeah,
he hasn't really knocked down a 3 yet, but he's really impacted the game in other ways, don't you think, Ryan?
Yeah, I think so, but I also expected a little bit more from Randy Johnson, but I think Christian Beneker is kind of taking his spot. He's been powerful on Randy Johnson. That was the matchup coming into this game, Johnson on Beneker. It just looks like Beneker is getting the best of Johnson. Yesterday, Johnson went off. He was the leading scorer for the game, but now he's got 8 points in this one. Hasn't scored yet this half.
Yeah, clearly Beneker has made it a mission of his to slow down Randy Johnson, and he has. McThenia with it, he gives to Gene Grego. McThenia with it again, he'll pull up mid-range J. No good. Rebound by Marufo. Marufo up ahead to Josiah Williams. Williams bounce pass to Johnson, he can't find him, taken away by Beneker.
Beneker is really good on defense right now.
Rosso, Euro step, tries to finish with the right, he doesn't get it to go. A little out of control there. Benjamin Tyler tries to bounce pass it to Johnson, taken away again. Stone to Johnson. Johnson puts it up, blocked by Beneker.
Wow, this Marian Central defense has been electric this half. Christian Beneker leading the way in defense for him. He's got a couple blocks and a lot of steals in this quarter.
McThenia with it. Dribble drive, kicks to Rosso. To Gian Grego. Gian Grego will dribble it out, guarded by Stone. Beneker with it, he's guarded by Johnson. Johnson respecting him, going out to the three-point line. Beneker on the drive, puts up a wild shot. He's fouled by Keyshawn Stone, that is. Let's take another look at that block by Christian Beneker. Good pass down to Johnson, and Beneker says, get that weak stuff out of here.
Randy Johnson can't believe it. He's having an off game today, but he's going to have to rebound at some point if he wants Jefferson to take the win in this game.
Beneker with a chance to tie it here at the line. He'll shoot 2.
He's got 17 in this one.
First shot is good. Second one will give the Marian Central Hurricanes an opportunity to tie. So Kamari Stone will check in for his brother Keyshawn Stone. Beneker's second shot is up. Leaves it short. The Jayhawks keep their lead. It's at 1 point. Tyler with it. He comes in the front court. Tyler being pressured by Gian Grego. Swing pass to Marufo. Marufo pass fake to Josiah Williams. Marufo within the corner again. He bounces it out. Gets to Tyler. He's going to be fouled by Gian Grego. That will be Gian Grego's 4th foul.
Jake Gene Grego making his presence known on the defense.
Maybe not in a great way, though. Picking up his 4th foul there. He's been in foul trouble a decent amount this tournament. Ended up fouling out of actually Marian Central's first game, their close loss to Hoffman Estates. Marufo with it on the wing. He gives to Williams. Williams kicks to Keyshawn Stone, or Kamari Stone, apologize. Williams will drive, kicks it out to Johnson. Johnson, right-hand drive, knocks over Rosso. He can't finish, though. Good defense by Benker. Benker will drive. Euro step, and a nice finish by Christian Benker on the other end. The Euro step and the lefty lay-in gives Marian Central their first lead in what's been a long time coming for them. Josiah Williams with it. Drives, pump fake. Johnson, nice pass to Marufo, blocked by Benker.
Christian Benker, a monster in the paint, offense and defense in this second half. There was another ejection. He said, no soup for you, sit down, have a seat. He said goodbye. He's a monster right
Rosso
now.
with it. Tries to get to Benker, knocked away by Tyler. He dives, punching that away.
Christian Benker, the man of the quarter. He's got 20 points in this game, a monster on this defense. He's got, I'm gonna guess, at least 5 blocks in this game. He's been electric for this Marian Central defense.
Christian Benker starting to take over here. Gets it knocked away by Johnson there. They'll call a foul, though. Johnson picks up his first foul of the game. Surprising that it's only his first foul of the game with how much banging down low him and Benker have done. Benker with a quick pass back to Gian Grego. Tries for the acrobatic finish, can't get it to go. Rebound by Johnson. He'll be followed by Jablonski. Charlie Walsh seems to be a little confused as to where that foul came from. And now the Jayhawks in the bonus, so Tyler will head to the line. Or no, I apologize, it'll be Johnson. He'll head to the line, he'll shoot the 1 and 1. Some foul trouble here for Marian Central. So now the Jayhawks will be in the bonus going the rest of the way here tonight. Johnson's first shot is up. No good. Rebounded by McThenia. It was knocked away by Christmas. Him and Benker in a little box-out match down low.
Randy Johnson having 8 points in the first half. Hasn't been doing as well. He's gone cold. He has no points in the second half.
Benker. Rosso tries a fancy pass and it'll be thrown out of bounds. He had to try to save it from going over into the backcourt. The offense there of Marian Central getting sped up by Jefferson's defense. Benjamin Tyler with it. He'll give to Josiah Williams. Williams to Tyler. Tyler back to Williams. To Marufo on the wing. Marufo dribbling around. He gets to Williams. Williams on the dribble drive. Tyler will try his luck from deep. No good. Still isn't able to find it from deep. Christmas with it after it got knocked around. Marufo will try from deep. Long. Tyler tried for the rebound. They'll call a rebound on Tyler. Or a foul on Tyler, I apologize. That's his third. Or no, they'll actually call the foul on Johnson. That's his second. Guess they must have said he pushed. Rosso will give it to Gian Grego. Gian Grego will bring it in the front court for the Hurricanes. Over to Rosso. Rosso, McThenia with it out on the perimeter. Guard by Christmas. Benker. Gian Grego had a good look, passed it up to Rosso. Rosso to Jablonski. Jablonski to McThenia. McThenia with Christmas out on the taller Christmas. He gets Williams on it. He'll kick out Rosso. Had a good look from deep, didn't want to take it. McThenia will try from deep. Leaves it short. Good contest there by Christmas. Josiah Williams. Over to Tyler, down low to Christmas. Call a kick ball there on Jablonski.
Marian Central, after being down in the second half, they've came back and now they have a 1-point lead over Jefferson. 4 minutes left in this game.
Randy Johnson with it. Kicks out. Marufo with it. Williams. Dribble drive. Kicks to Tyler. Tyler on the dribble drive. He'll get reaching. He'll be fouled by Jablonski, a reaching foul. That's his third of the game. That's the team 8th. That's not a great foul there. As now the Jayhawks will head to the line to shoot the 1 and it'll be Tyler shooting the 1 and 1 here.
Benjamin Tyler has been a good player for Jefferson in this game. He's got 10 points.
He misses
in
the
this
free throw. Knocked away by Bentker. He'll get his own rebound. So Tyler retains possession for the Jayhawks. Williams with it. The Jayhawks struggling to put the ball in the basket here in this quarter. Really need to make a big shot here. Need to get the lid off the hoop. They trail by 1. A little under 4 minutes to go. Blocked by Bentker again.
There he is again.
Williams tried, but Bentker said, no, sir. Bentker going coast to coast. And one! Christian Bentker.
22
what a finish.
points.
Christian Bentker with the right hand.
He gets a steal. He takes it all the way down coast to coast, puts it in for the foul, and one, electrifying the crowd. This place is going crazy right now.
Let's take another look at that acrobatic layup by Christian Bentker. Goes up with the left hand, finishes with the right. What a finish by Christian Bentker.
He is pumped up in this one.
He gets the nice roll on the free throw. He has 23, and the Marian lead is up to 4. Marian has all the momentum here. Tyler with it. Knocked away by McDania. Oh, but he stepped out of bounds. So the Jayhawks will retain possession of the basketball. A break there for the Jayhawks.
And you can't forget, if you're Jefferson, you have some guy on your team. His name is Cortez Christmas, the man in the middle. You got to look for him. He's been quiet in this game. This is your time that you need to go to him. He's got 4 points. You look for him in the paint. He'll be there, and he'll put the ball in the basket when you need him.
The Jayhawks will call a timeout to talk over what they want to do over the next 3 minutes and 31 seconds. They trail by 4. And with this timeout, we'd like to take a moment to thank one of our sponsors.
This timeout is sponsored by Darrow Bounce Photography for portraits, family, and graduation photos, sports team photos, and more. Contact Darrow Bounce Photography at darrowbounce.com.
An exciting game we've had so far. 47-43, Marian Central leads. Seemed like they were trailing for just about, I'd say 75-80% of the game. They hadn't really taken a lead since the first quarter. They finally got their first lead here late in the fourth quarter. Really thanks to the fourth quarter heroics so far of Christian Bentker. Doing it all on both ends of the floor. Benjamin Tyler with it. Now Josiah Williams has it. He finds Marufo. Marufo. Knocked away by Rosso. He picks it. Blocked by Williams on the other end. Rosso tried to go up with the right hand. Couldn't get it to go. Williams said, get that out of here.
Jefferson's defense on transition has been on point this game, not letting up a lot of points on transition.
Grego with it for the Hurricanes. He finds a cutting Bentker who puts it in. Christian Bentker has 25 for the Hurricanes. He leads the game, and he gives the Hurricanes a 6-point lead here late in the fourth. Marufo with it. Finds Williams over to Tyler. Tyler can't handle the pass. He gets it back. Tyler over to Williams. Williams from deep. No good. Johnson will be called for an over-the-back push.
McTheney is hyped up. He's in the game. He wants the team to win, and he's not going to let him down.
Rosso to inbound for the Hurricanes. The Hurricanes now lead by 6. It's their biggest lead of the game so far. They've only been leading for a short period of time. They're looking to extend on their lead, maybe even put the game away here. McDania, he'll be fouled by Christmas. That will put the Hurricanes in the bonus. So McDania will go to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. That's Christmas' first foul of the game.
Both.
Let's take another look at that block. There by Josiah Williams as Rosso got the steal in the passing lanes, and Williams said, no, sir.
He knew it was coming.
First free throw is good by McDania. Extends the lead to 7 for the Hurricanes. Second free throw coming up here. Foul shot is up, and it's good.
Both teams in the bonus, so any foul, team's going to the line, so they got to be careful on who they
almost fouled there by Todd. Tyler takes kind of a wild shot there. Rebounded by Johnson. And they'll get a jump ball. Nice play there by Jake Grego to get his hands in there and force the jump ball. The Jayhawks will keep possession of the basketball, though.
And if I'm the Jayhawks, I'm going to look for Xavier Marufo. He can shoot the ball from deep. Yeah, he has been a little bit quiet. He's got 7
Marufo
points
on
in
the
this
wing.
one.
Floater, no good. Johnson, putback is good. That's Johnson's first point since the first half. He has 10. Maybe a big shot there. Got the lid off the basket for the Jayhawks. Seemed like they hadn't scored in a while. Now they're up to 45. The lead is 6 for Marian Central. Johnson out there guarding Beneker. Rosso on the dribble drive. Hands it off to McThenia. McThenia with it. Christmas out on McThenia. McThenia gets by him to the basket. They'll call a jump ball. Johnson got his hands in there. The Hurricanes will keep possession of the basketball. Here up 6 with 2 minutes and 3 seconds to go.
Anything is possible in these 2 minutes. Jefferson can't come back. They got to use the big man in the middle and possibly expand to the
Beneker fakes the handoff and he gets the lay-in. Christian Beneker with 27. He is taken over here in the fourth quarter on both sides of the ball. Johnson gets it down low. McThenia draws a charge.
Putting his body for the sacrifice, drawing the foul. The ball is going to go to the other way. Marian County is going to have possession.
That is Johnson's 4th foul. He's picked up all 4 here in the second half. Rosso with it. Giangrego will give to Beneker. Beneker will pull it out. He gives to Todd. Todd over to Rosso. Rosso with it. Rosso dribbling around, spins back out. He gives it to Beneker. Marian Central will try to take as many time as they can off the clock. Beneker drives, thought he got fouled. He didn't. Tyler with the rebound. Tyler will push it ahead. Mid-range pull up, knocks it down. Benjamin Tyler, nice shot there. And the lead is down to 6 for the Hurricanes.
Benjamin Tyler, that's his 12th point of the game.
Benjamin Tyler really a struggle with the jump shots today. Knocks that one down, a big shot. Beneker to Giangrego baseline, kicks it out to Rosso. Rosso down low to McThenia. McThenia puts it up. Believe they'll have a block. There'll be 2 shots.
Benjamin Tyler falling on McThenia as he takes a shot, tumbling over him. But you got the big man in McThenia powering up, drawing the foul at the line for 2.
McThenia will shoot 2, looking to extend the Hurricane lead. He knocks down the first. Extends the lead to 7 for the Hurricanes.
McThenia was on fire in the 3rd quarter, and then now he's got 15 points after making that 2nd shot. And in this quarter, it's all been Christian Beneker.
He knocks down the 2nd, extends the lead to 8. We have a minute to go, exactly a minute. And with this timeout, we'd like to thank another one of our sponsors.
For all of your heating and cooling needs, count on Custom Heating and Cooling of Chicagoland, featuring sales, installation, and 24-hour emergency service. Find them online at customheating.com. Custom Heating and Cooling, powered by Brian, whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes has got to be what the Jefferson head coach is telling his players right now. Whatever it takes to pull out a win. They trail by 8 with a minute to go.
Head coach for Marian Central, Charles Walsh, I think he's talking to his team. I think they got the offense covered. I think they're going to draw up a play to try and stop this Jefferson offense from scoring. Hopefully, this can get them the win in this one, but we'll see how this game turns out. We got a minute left on the clock. Both teams in the bonus.
It's funny you talked about heating and cooling, Ryan, because it seems like while Randy Johnson seemed to cool down after his first half, Christian Beneker seemed to really heat up, especially here in this 4th quarter. He's taken over the game on both ends of the floor, really, at that.
I feel like we can't keep talking about it. I think his name keeps coming out of our mouth because he's been so electric.
We can't really stop when he's really been he's really been their go-to guy here in the 4th quarter. Whenever they've needed a big play, whether it's on the defensive end, offensive end, they've gotten it done. Him and McThenia, their little dynamic duo they seem to have going.
And if you're watching this game, you might want to check what you're watching on your device because it might be overheating the way this game's going.
Williams with it. He'll push it up to Marufo. Marufo to Tyler. They'll call a block on Beneker, so Tyler will head to the line. He'll shoot a 1-and-1.
Beneker couldn't stand still. He draws the block. Both teams in the bonus, so he's going to go to the line.
That's Beneker's third foul.
He's been playing it clean this game on the fouls. Only 3, that's not as bad compared to some of the other players like Randy Johnson on Jefferson, who's got 5.
He picked up a quick 2 there in the first quarter. He had to stay out for a minute. That's when Jefferson really went on their run the first quarter as Benjamin Tyler knocks down
He's
the
got
free throw.
13 points in this one, looking for 14. And to cut the deficit by 6.
But really, ever since he picked up those first 2 fouls, Beneker's really settled in here foul-wise, because Christmas gets the rebound over him on the foul shot. Tyler, tough mid-range pull-up, rebounded by Johnson, who puts it back in for the Jayhawks. They only trail by 5.
Benjamin Tyler taking a similar mid-range jump shot earlier and making it, but then he missed it, but the nice putback by Randy Johnson.
Rosso will push it ahead. If you're the Jayhawks, you got to think about fouling soon. But McNeenia with a nice lay-in.
17 for him in this game.
No fear by McNeenia, taking a tough layup. Josiah Williams to Johnson, who finishes, and the foul! Randy Johnson with a chance to make it a 4-point game.
Jefferson kind of coming back in this one. They're down by 7, 22 seconds left in this game. Anything is possible. Don't give up on them now.
Big shot there. Let's get a replay of that. See Kale McNeenia Euro stepping around the defense.
The nice footwork by McNeenia.
Getting the layup to go.
He looks tough with all those bandages on his face and his fingers, bro. Randy Johnson at the line, trying to cut the lead.
His foul shot is good.
15
he
for him
does.
in this one.
The Jayhawks only trail by 4. They've got to think about fouling soon.
And there it is.
Johnson will foul. He fouls McNeenia.
Fouls on the Jayhawks, number 5, Randy Johnson. That's his 5th, team 10.
That's Johnson's 5th. He will be forced to come out of the game now as he fouls out. A big loss for the Jayhawks.
What? Oh, yeah, no.
Knocked down by McNeenia. Extends the lead back to 5.
Seconds left in this one. Marian Central leads Jefferson 58-53, 5-point deficit.
Should be coming down to the wire here. We got an exciting finish ahead of us.
This final seconds of the game is going to come down to who has the best defense and who shoots the ball better.
Seconds remaining on the game clock here. The Jayhawks have possession of the basketball. They trail by 5. Their leader, Randy Johnson, who had 15 today, he is out right now. He fouled out. Picked up his 5th foul a few minutes ago as Williams rushes in the front court. They need a fast shot here. Marufo back to Williams. He'll take the 3. Yes, he hits! Big time shot by Josiah Williams. Central passes it ahead and turns it over. With around 1.6 seconds to go, the Jayhawks trail by only 2 points. Jayhawks will call a timeout here with 1.6 seconds to go. A big-time shot by Josiah Williams. Ryan, take a breath, everybody take a breath here.
Breathe. Wow.
We got 1.6 seconds. It's enough time to draw up a little bit of a play, but not anything too crazy.
Wow.
Let's get a replay of that three-pointer by Josiah Williams.
Coming in clutch. It's a nice looking shot.
Nice shot. He made it with about 9 seconds. The issue was the clock kept running like it's supposed to keep running. The clock kept running. There was no clock stoppage. Marian tried to throw it ahead to really, I guess, I don't know, get rid of all the time on the clock, and ended up forcing a turnover. And now down 2, the Jayhawks have an opportunity here. It's interesting what they could draw up. You know, they could try to throw it as far as they can into the front court, get it to maybe a guy like Cortez Christmas, the tallest guy on the floor, for as close to 2-pointer as they can get. They only trail by 2. They need only a 2. A 3 would win it for the Jayhawks. They could also try to get it to one of their guards as close as they can to the 3-point line and shoot a 3. A lot of options, a lot of opportunities here for the Jayhawks. But it will be hard for them with only 1.6 seconds remaining to get an extremely good look here. They most likely use that timeout to draw up a play. You gotta remember, both teams in the bonus, so if Marian Central fouls here, the Jayhawks will go to the line to shoot 2. They will shoot 2 free throws, not just a 1-and-1, they will shoot 2. Knocked away by McDenia, grabbed by Gene Greco, and the ball game is over.
Marian Central coming out with the win. 58-56 is your final. Tough fought game. Marian Central takes away the W.
And with that being said, I will take over the rest. Let Ryan go do his thing with the post-game interview.
Make sure to stay tuned, guys.
So your main leader for the game for each side was Christian Beneker and Caleb McDenia for the Marian Central Hurricanes. Beneker ended up finishing with 27 points. He had a big-time fourth quarter, including multiple blocks. He was big on the defensive end for the Marian Central Hurricanes. Really propelled them to their victory. Randy Johnson just received all-tournament. He was nominated to the all-tournament team for Rockford Jefferson. He finished with 15 points, fouling out late. Christian Beneker as well for the Marian Central Hurricanes. He has been given all-tournament team as well. We thank you guys for joining us here on the final day of the Hinkle Holiday Classic. More action to come as we have Johnsburg facing off against Grant, and of course later tonight you might want to stick around for the championship game.
Alrighty, Ryan Lewin, South Elgin Beacon Academy. Marian Central coming out with the W against Jefferson. It's been a tough fight game, and I have Christian Beneker with me, the four-star football recruit with me. And you went off. You got 27 points. You were amazing on defense. You got I don't even know, 5, 6, 7 blocks. I don't even know. And you got 27 points. How does it feel to make all tournament?
It just feels great, all my teammates helping pass the ball, coaches making a good game plan for us. I'm just blessed to be in this position.
Thank you. And you were down at halftime. What was your mentality coming in the second half and coming back to beat Jefferson in this game?
Well, basketball is just a game of runs, and we had a nice run in the third quarter, got us back into the game, and then we just took the lead and just kept it.
That's something. And now, so you were mostly on Randy Johnson of Jefferson, the big man in the middle. You were guarding him a lot. How did you feel guarding him? Did you have a plan for him? Did you draw up a play? What was that?
He's a great player, It's great to play against great players, but we kind of got in this zone, kind of made him shoot a little bit more, and that's what ended the game, got us a win. They didn't score much, and we scored, made a couple buckets, some threes. It was great.
That's something. So, are we going to talk to Randy Johnson? I believe it's just going to be you. So, we got Christian Beneker, Ryan Lewin, South Elgin High School, signing off. Thank you.
Thank you.
broadcast made possible by contributions from the following. The Bear Family McDonald's, proud supporters of our community since 1967. Stop by one of their 30 area McDonald's restaurants today. Rosen Hyundai of Algonquin and Genesis of Algonquin. Looking for a brand new Hyundai or certified pre-owned? It's Rosen Express online buying made simple. Go to rosenhyundai.com or genesisofalgonquin.com. For all your heating or cooling needs, count on Custom Heating and Cooling of Chicagoland. Featuring sales, installation, and 24-hour emergency service, find them online at customheating.com. Custom Heating and Cooling, powered by Bryant, whatever it takes. Tom the Plumber, service and installations of the highest quality and craftsmanship. Tom the Plumber, honest and affordable. Visit Tom online at tomtheplumberinc.com. And Daryl Barnes Photography for portraits, family and graduation photos, sports team photos, and more. Contact Daryl Barnes Photography at darylbarnes.com.